Hello everybody and welcome back to Tale of Two Cities, episode 10. And I'm here at Demacia City.
And I'm at your city, Zhatt.
Yeah, how's it look?
Well, it looks very, very pretty, as all your cities do.
Thank you very much. I tried really hard.
And it looks really residential. It's all green. So, like we planned in the beginning of our show, we split up the different zones in different cities. How is it working in my city, Zhatt?
It seems like not at all. Most things are closed. Like, your large factories are closed, community college is closed, oil well is closed, iron ore mine is closed. Luckily, trade depot is even closed. Recycling center is closed, which probably affects my city too. And even your ferry terminals are closed, despite all the riders. So it's like your city's just shut down for the season.
Well, I think I'll go back now and try some things, so we might make it, but it looks pretty damned.
Yeah, your city might,
don't you think?
Drown in a pile of debt, or even catch on fire and not have any firefighters to put things out.
Well, as soon as my city locks down completely, you lose your power, your water, your garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Which isn't that good either.
Well, going back to what we were trying to do is like testing the extremes of region play, and it seems like there's some fudging going on that doesn't quite match up, because you have about 30,000 jobs that you need filled. Well, my population is only at 50,000, and I have only like 5,000 workers to actually spread around, so there's no way I'm going to be able to match that demand.
Yeah, the big problem is that it seems like there are 30,000 people coming in. At least in July there were 30,000 people coming in, but none of them seem to be enough workers, and I have tens of thousands of unfilled jobs, but there are no people to fill it, even though you have a pretty high population, and maybe your retirement age in Houseville is like 32.
If my density increased, for all the buildings, there might be a lot more workers, but for that to happen, they need to be a lot happier, and that's kind of troublesome because I think I still have a lot of unemployment. So it's hard to get the density to go up if there's still all that much unemployment. My population hit like 60-something thousand a while ago, and it dropped way back down. Well, we'll ride it out for this episode and see where we sit. But I'm slowly running out of things to do here. It's funny that going into this, I would have thought traffic would have been our
biggest problem.
Our biggest problem.
Yeah.
But it seems like getting those people onto the roads in the first place is becoming an issue. Although actually traffic is just starting to back up right now.
I try to put down more buses, maybe. That will help a bit.
I suddenly have balloons. Where'd those come from?
What do you have?
I have balloons coming from my launch park. Oops.
Oh.
They're all just taking off over the ocean, which I don't think is the safest thing to do in a hot air balloon. Especially ones that
wants to be free.
The ones that are disguised as clouds.
Oh, budget problems loom.
My city is filled with undesirables. And traffic is actually suddenly starting to back up. Let's speed up. What are you blowing up now?
Well, the abandoned buildings. Now that there are no people, it's like a ghost town here.
That was my
The
problem
only thing-
before.
Driving around are buses, and they're driving almost completely in circles.
It's weird that my city was having huge issues, that I managed to sort them out. But it looks like your city's having huge issues. You know what? Traffic actually is suddenly becoming a problem now. The highway is really backed up. Tons of buses stuck on it. I think if we were ever to do something like this again, it's pretty much a requirement to have trains.
Yeah, and it's funny that my city, after I bulldozed those empty buildings, it's starting to build those same big buildings again. For no apparent reason and with no people building it. But at least Houseville shoppers find steel in oily steel. Those two people that are driving the bus to my city.
I thought your steel plant was actually closed.
Yeah. But maybe there's a shop somewhere where your people can shop.
Yeah, maybe just get rid of all your industry and replace it with a commercial. Because there are shoppers still going over there, although not many either.
Well, the only things that are working seem to be the trading HQ and the sewage treatment plant. Which are two very good buildings. So.
And both of those are near your entrance, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like the people that come into the city grab the first jobs nearby. And some of your more important service buildings are down by the water there. Away from the entrance. This city has a lot of fun things to do. Everybody in my city is doing well. Despite the fact that they probably don't have anywhere to work. Where did all my homeless go? It says I have 2,000 of them, but I only see like 6 of them walking around. I used to have piles of them.
Yeah, there are a few buildings right on my main street that are getting filled with workers, but the rest is just dead. It's not very bright.
Ooh. Big seedy hotel. Okay, I'm gonna...
It's kind of sad.
It is. I thought...
Because it's not only the concept of our show, it's kind of the concept of the new Simcity.
Yeah, region play.
This multiplayer aspect of it, to not play on your own, but with some people. And even if you try really, really, really hard to play together like we just did.
Well, there are some essential things that are working, like the power and like we can send money to each other, other utilities, but when it comes to actually, yeah, like the economy, it doesn't really seem to line up.
Well, my experience is that the city works best when you try to do the main things yourself, and the rest then just comes around.
Mm-hmm.
You can be really, really self-sufficient in this game, and it works quite well, and you have more to do and more ways of solving your problems if you just play by yourself, even though it wants you to play in your region and collectively.
For some reason I still have about 1,300 jobs in my city. I got rid of the last of my commercial. Probably some of the university. I'm gonna go the extreme. Getting rid of my university.
So, my city is broke. What should I do? Start a new city? Nah, that's not a possibility. Pass a bond measure? Increase taxes? Or turn off some buildings? Well, let's turn off some buildings.
I could send you some money, but I'd have to be doing that constantly to actually make it viable.
It costs 100.
I'm blowing up all the buildings I can that I think are causing jobs in my city. Squeeze out every last.
Well, I killed the high
sim.
school, the college, but that...
You don't really need those anymore if you don't have residents, right?
Yeah, but that's
That's another problem,
Not
is
enough.
that you wouldn't get any tech if you don't have people going to your college. And you won't have people going to your college if you don't have any residents.
Well, I can put up some taxes.
I'm now down to 700 jobs. Fortunately, it would be silly to remove the bus depot and the ferry terminal. I noticed you didn't have people working in your ferry terminal either. I wonder if that's causing problems of actually having my people get over to your city. Or if it's not actually...
Yeah, probably. But
I have a feeling it doesn't
what
work
should
like
I
that,
do?
though. Is there a giant traffic jam at the entrance to your city?
Yeah, a bit. For 2 a.m. it is, yeah.
Mine's staying relatively clear. They're gonna send you a wad of cash. So I have way more money than I can afford. Wait, more money than I can afford? Way more money than I need. How do I do this again? Gift. Money. Say... Whoa.
I'm on the green again. Okay.
400,000.
Maybe this can work.
Ooh, I got a reward for that.
A being nice award?
Yeah.
So I'm making a plus now just with taxes, industrial taxes. Most of them. Probably just because of the big industries at the main entrance. There are some that have at least a few workers in them.
Then this might be possible if your industry city was like a quarter of the size, and we had like 2 or 3 other residential cities to support it. Because it seems like one factory has a lot of jobs compared to one house creating workers. And I bet they balance the game that way so you can actually have a nice residential area without having like a giant field of factories on every city.
Yeah.
But it kind of sucks if you actually want a giant field of factories without having tons of residents.
Yeah, that's really the tragic thing. Because I know if I would take down some industrial buildings right now and put down some residential, the city would work again.
Yeah.
So it takes away your freedom because it tells you what to do, or it tells you what is right, what is really working well, and that's to have all the buildings in one city, and that takes away the fun of doing a region play.
Mm-hmm.
Who is paying those taxes?
The factories?
So weird.
Ooh, I've got a wacky idea. I'm making way more money than I need. I can bring my taxes way down to try to boost my population. Get much higher density. And, create more workers. Oh. Now I'm losing money. Let's keep it up at 8%. There we go. I wonder how immediate that effect would be.
Murder on the loose.
Still only 2,000 commuting out. 6,000 workers. See, I don't understand that. How do I have 6,000 workers but you have like 30,000 jobs? My density's not that low, is it?
And how much workers are going out of your city?
I have 2,400 commuting out, but I only have 6,000 total in the whole city.
You have about 2,800 commuting in to work.
And how many jobs available?
38,000.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, I started getting some British-style housing.
Oh, I got your money. Wow.
Does that help?
Well, I don't know. What should I build with it? It doesn't get filled.
That's another problem with this.
I build people with it.
That's one problem with this situation is that you don't have much to do when there's just you got the rule of like I can only build residence and you can only build industry. Is that that's all you end up doing? I could expand in a few areas, but it's not that interesting just building house after house.
Maybe you can build a Nissan
Nissan
oil
Leaf.
station.
Whoa, what is going on with the crime in this city? Uh-oh. I've got a giant monster. Keeps popping up in the same spot. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't have garbage problems. Or maybe I do. Not really. They're all low.
Who's picking up your garbage if my garbage dump is not?
Apparently yours is.
Well, maybe the garbage dries itself.
Yeah, I've got 3 garbage trucks from your city. Picking up garbage. So that's another weird imbalance. It's that if you don't have the workers to run your power plant, I'll lose power, but apparently if you don't have the workers to run your garbage facilities, I still get mine picked up. I have no idea why the monster's here.
Ooh, I got UFOs. Oh, well.
And he's gone.
They look
Oh.
fun. What are they looking for?
Oh, all my students are going to your city now that I got rid of my university. But aren't both of your schools closed?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, there is one school. Yeah, it's closed. It's a great school. Let's crush that too. Boom. Alien stole my grandma. Oh no. Should I use a disaster on my city? I never
Sure.
seen the earthquake.
I just had a monster plow through mine.
Can I can decide where it goes. In my half-dead commercial district with no workers, let's put some Avengers, Superman, every action movie nowadays, catastrophe, right in there.
Well,
Breaking news.
so you have a earthquake going on?
Yeah.
No work. How? See, I've still got people moving out of my city because there's no work.
And right in the middle of the earthquake, there is a new city, a new building getting built.
Nothing stops the Sims from building. No work, no jobs, no people to work in the buildings. Make a building. Middle of an earthquake, make a building. Building's on fire, let's upgrade it. Unfortunately, I have not unlocked any disasters, since I have not been building many utility buildings, which usually unlocks them, since they're all in your city. Maybe I'll have one more episode after this, and the commenters can let me know how they'd like me to rip apart this city without disasters, or maybe try some other drastic measure, putting a bunch of commercial and tourism down. Oh, I know. How about casinos? Ruin my city with crime. Actually, I think that's the best idea. Maybe I'll do that right now. Can I even build casinos?
Let in the mob.
This is gonna create jobs. Let's put it by the front door here. Right where this blown up building is. And if you haven't noticed yet, we're starting to get bored of these cities. There's only so much we can do on them. I'm actually going to shut down my police stations. Where's the other one? I thought I had two. There it is.
Well, every tale has got to end at some point.
Yeah. Oh, all the criminals are kicked out of my jails, roaming the city. They're probably going to head over to your city too.
Well, maybe they will work at my power plant.
Even the criminals all flock together and run in circles.
Maybe that's a metaphor for something.
Let's turn off my fire station too.
Maybe you guys, the viewers, have some ideas what we could do together.
Yeah, we could have another
You-
series that doesn't try to push SimCity to the limits as much.
Season 2 that doesn't show the problems of SimCity that much and more the benefits.
Tale of Two Cities 2! Tale of Four Cities?
Tale of Two Cities, Electric Boogaloo.
I got an idea. One of us could build a city with, like, gambling, crime, pollution. The other one goes for, you know, education, tech, and, safety. And then, one city would be sending all their criminals over to the other one. They have to fight them. And even with, like, the upgraded police stations, you can send helicopters over to the other city and try to fight crime in your neighbor cities.
Oh, and you get them educated, and now then you have the most educated criminals in the whole world.
Yeah, try something like that.
Sounds like a good movie idea with Nicolas Cage.
Educated criminals.
More like Professor Criminal.
My gambling house does not make any money.
Do you have those Doctor Who buildings, or
I do. Do you?
where do I see those?
Think. I don't remember.
Ah, Wu Tower, yeah, I have it. In the
Oh.
police station.
Yeah, I've got the Vu
Thingy.
Tower and Maxis Manor. Yeah, Maxis Man. Yeah, we could try
I put it
those.
down, but it's closed and now hiring. Ah.
Vu Tower's hiring?
Yeah, I had that problem before.
Uh,
Not even Wu Tower can find some people.
Not enough goons to go around.
Let's build Maxis Manor here. This is working. And he can save someone injured.
Well, I'm having trouble destroying my city. I think the houseville is safe as houses. Some stuff on fire, but I don't think it's gonna spread fast enough.
Let's watch our last green fire explode.
Oh. Oh, I just ran out of water. Your city's having effects on mine now. My government is closed because there's no water. All of my services are going to be closed because there's no water. Although I already turned them off. So here's the end of my city now, too. So they were reliant on each other, but it's kind of one way.
All you people are gonna cuss out my city for killing you.
There's no one to cuss out in your city.
What it could.
You're the only one over there. Population should be 1 Der Messias.
There are 32 somewhere, but I didn't find the houses where they are living. Maybe those 31 killed our project. Where are you?
There's spies in the city. Wow. They really
can see population map.
I really thought this city would collapse a lot faster.
You mean your city is too good even for destruction?
Yeah, it's still kind of sitting around doing its thing, despite not having any services. No water. Although once the power gets cut, you're still producing a lot of power, right?
I'm still producing power?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it doesn't have enough workers.
Really? And how am I getting power?
Well, it tells me that it's powering. Oh, wait. Oil power plant? Yeah, it's open, but it needs more workers. But I'm gonna kill it now. I'm gonna cut you off.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
This is like revenge. You don't send me workers, you don't get any water, you don't get any power.
That's how it works. We live together, we die together. Goodbye, all services.
See how long it takes for that power to stop running down the highway. Seven deaths per day, 5 buildings burned down a day, 88 crimes committed a day. Buses are working just fine.
Well, the lizard is now walking through my city.
I want disasters. I didn't have any disasters in my city other than a couple monsters too. Okay, you know what?
I have 2 monsters at once? No.
I'm just gonna stop buying power from you.
Oh, there's a building glitching out. Weird.
There's no solar power on my building, so they should run out pretty quick. It's actually taking some time. Must have some big batteries in those houses. Oh. Now they're going dark. City's shutting down. Lights are turning off. Well, they're actually mostly going abandoned because of no water. Too much crime. The region of Charles Dickens Falls.
Did you read the book in the meantime?
Hahaha. No, I have not. Maybe I'll get the Cole's notes on it and I'll summarize it for you later. Well, I wish I had some sort of dramatic ending for this series, but I think we're gonna have to live with this. Just a slow decline and a final giving up of doing anything with it.
Well, I'm bulldozing.
You're
That's
bulldozing?
my ending to it.
I always want to do this, just like bulldoze entire avenues. And watch all the buildings explode. Not done this yet. Do it. Boom! That made my game run slow. Let's do another one down here. This is a nice long one. Well, are you about done there, Der Messias?
I'm about done.
Alright. Well, let us know in the comments what you want to see Derm and I do next. Maybe something a little less drastic. And then we'll start a new series later. For now, you can watch our other videos, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys next time. That was really fun.
Boom! Bye, guys.